Today, we're going to take a look at Google Keep. Google Keep is a note-taking app that allows you to save websites that you need to come back to and also annotate them with notes so that if there's something you need to remember about that particular site, you can. We're going to go ahead and look up Vasco da Gama since that is what we used when we were doing our research. So I come over and I see my results and I scroll through and I see different pages I want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the first page and I'm going to open it in a new tab, which is a right click. That way I can always come back to my results. Sometimes pages open in new tabs, sometimes they don't. But if you right click and open a new tab, they always will. So I come to my site and I look through it and I decide I like this site and I want to use it to do my research because it organizes his life by voyage. So I'm going to come over to some blank area, no link, and right click, and I'm going to go save to Google Keep. And immediately up here, it opens up a little miniature box. So I'm going to put in my note, voyages, and I'm going to put organizes life by voyages. That way, when I go to my Google Keep app later, I can see that note put on here. And it saves on the cloud, just like everything else Google-wise. And if I want to see my note, I can come over here and open it up in Keep, which will open in a new tab. So now my note popped up. If I want to pin it, I can, or I can close it, and it just appears with all my other notes. If you have notes you want to get rid of, you can come down here to your edits and to your menu and you can add a label, you can change colors, you can show check boxes, you can do all kinds of things to it. So I'm going to come over here to these because these are from a 4th grade project I did, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to delete it. I can also select a note and delete it from there. I can actually come to my note and I can change the color of it so that it looks like a post-it note. I can grab it and I can move it around to organize them. So there's all kinds of things you can do with Google Keep. I've got my note here and I know that this yellow is Vasco. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up here, close that tab, and come back over to my search results. And let's go find another one. Let's go to the BBC History for Vasco da Gama. So I come to this and I look at this site, and I like this site because it's got mainly biographical information. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this site, and I'm going to put biography. You can also add labels to it to help sort notes too. So I have it saved. I'm going to come back to Keep, and if you do that, it'll open it in more than one window, which I don't need, so I'm going to close this window. And I'm going to come and I'm going to make this the yellow as well so it matches. So all of my Vasco da Gama notes are the same color. This is a good way to organize so that if you get into Keep and have to look for something for a specific subject, it'll all be the same color so you can find it quickly without having to read through the addresses or the notes that you have. Finally, if you need to create a new note, you can come up here, you can do a list, you can do a note with an image, or you can just do a plain note. So with all of these features, you can keep your research activities organized so you can find exactly what you need at a click.